Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey guys, Stu here. Here again with my buddy Computer Squid.
Yeah, I'm back, bitches. What it do?
I have not seen Computer Squid in around 6 months. I didn't know where he went, and so I figured we'd bring back the podcast so he could explain it.
Hold on one second. What? Lunch. Okay, will you shut my door? Good night. Yo, what up, my niggas?
Who was that?
Well,
Who was that you were talking to?
my GF.
Oh, really?
No, it was my mom.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, where have you been, Squiddle?
Well, I went on kind of a soul-searching journey for a while, and I was just really trying to find myself. I went to Manhattan, New York, and I was trying to get into the rap game. So that was cool. But I mixed in with with the wrong crowd, and
Dude, you just burped. Dude,
yeah,
do you realize that you just burped?
no, that wasn't me.
That's funny, okay.
All right, so
Alright, moving on.
I basically went to Manhattan, and I was trying to get into the rap game.
Oh, how'd that
And
go? How'd that go?
not good, Stu, not good.
Oh,
It's a lot harder when you're white, to get into the rap game.
yeah.
But I mixed in with the wrong crowd, and I thought, if I did a little bit of drugs, I would kind of get my creativity going. But I didn't really. I thought I was smoking pot, but it turned out it was crystal meth, and I got really hooked on that for a while,
Oh,
to the point where, yeah, I was living in an abandoned apartment, and I was just, sleeping on a mattress with blood on it, and it was just really a bad situation. And I was doing a lot of crystal meth, and I moved on to other things like crack, which was bad too. And I became an alcoholic, which was also bad. And so I pretty much was just doing sexual favors for money, but I'm not really going to get into that. I went to rehab. I'm better now. I found Jesus Christ, and here I am talking to you today. And
wow.
I went to the pawn shop and I stole my computer back after they closed. So I managed to get my computer back. So I am no longer just crack squid. I am computer squid. So
Wow, good to have you back. What an inspirational story.
yeah, yeah,
Wow, it's amazing how you turned your life around.
yeah. Well, I'm pretty much back at square one where I was when I started. But
And
I
so
but
so
now I've got Jesus on my side, so that's cool.
so the drugs you did crack?
Yeah, once or twice. I was mostly into meth though.
Really?
Yeah,
My mom
yeah.
told me that if you do meth, your teeth will fall out.
Yeah, fortunately, I didn't lose all of them, and I sold my dog to get Lumineers.
Is that the
So
one in your picture?
no, that's not.
Oh, because your Skype picture, you actually made that yourself. Is that right?
Yeah, I did that.
So,
I
for those of you who are new to Robotic Bagel, his last appearance before he kind of went off on that journey was the Robotic Bagel podcast,
yeah,
Clusterfuck Edition.
yeah.
And the reason we haven't been able to bring the podcast back is it just wouldn't seem right, without him.
Oh well, that's very nice of you, Stu, and I'm glad to
Yeah.
be back. I'm glad to be back on the channel. I'm
Oh,
glad for our many
phenomenal.
fans.
Yeah, Computer Squid was our official graphic designer. If you've seen any of our videos with custom thumbnails, he did them. And he did the
Yeah,
banner.
yeah.
Yeah, he did all that stuff.
I've had a lot of practice. I took a Photoshop class for 1 semester in high school, and I learned how to you know we were supposed to do some stuff like like make like bridges and stupid shit in the background. Oh, excuse my language, but I mainly just did tutorials on how to see through women's clothing, and I kind of took that and ran with it. And now I'm kind of I'm trying to get into the graphic designing, expertise, if you would say, the biz,
The bees,
and
yeah.
yeah, and I'm just that's pretty much what I've got going on for me right now. That's all I have going on for me right now, and I yeah.
Yeah, so I actually met Computer Squid. He sent in a little bit of Robotic Bagel fan art.
Yeah, I did. Way back in the day. That was
I'll put that up on the screen now.
okay.
Shit, what's the timestamp? So I can remember.
What?
5 minutes 45 seconds. Okay, I'm gonna edit that in. I'm gonna edit in your art.
Are we still live?
Yeah, we're still live.
Okay, cool.
I just had to make a note to myself.
Yeah. Yeah, so pretty much my life consists of sitting in front of this screen all day, and I've got a cup for my urine, which my mom empties out for me every once in a while, and I actually lost control of my bowels after I had to get a liver transplant from all the methamphetamines. I pretty
Oh,
much destroyed my system, but I'm not.
you're back in grooving now.
Yeah, yeah, I am.
So, oh, sorry, my bad. What
No,
was
no,
that?
no.
No, no,
Continue.
no, 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 no. Please continue, please. No.
No, I'm not. I'm done. Yeah, it's okay. Go ahead.
Okay, well, I heard that you're a big fan. Well, fan is kind of a strong word. Of Crazy Russian Hacker on YouTube.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of good stuff on there. He actually had a recent, well, not too recent, but I remember seeing a video of his about I think it was how to not spill your drink on the floor. And when I was in Manhattan, we didn't really have any tables in that little apartment that I was sharing with like 10 other people. So I had my drink, which usually consisted of a Jamaican rum, which I was a big fan of. I don't remember the name of it. It was yeah, yeah. And so I had I believe it was a plastic Chuck E. Cheese cup, and it would always get knocked over. And because of the money, I couldn't afford to just keep going out and getting more rum, so I had to think of something. So I remember going to the public library, and I found Crazy Russian Hacker, and he had a video about how to keep your drink from spilling, and I will never forget this. It has changed my life
Yeah, I
for
think
real.
it was in 10 Simple Life Hacks Part 10.
Yeah. Well, you put a link to that video in the description.
No, I won't remember. I won't remember. But it's at around 6 minutes and 20 seconds, I think.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm not going to go into major details here because I could go on for a while, but basically the gist of it is if you put the cup in the shoe, it basically gives you a mobile cup holder as long as you're not wearing the shoe, because then that kind of conflicts with the ability to put your
Definitely, definitely.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's pretty much I'm a huge fan of him. Shout outs to my man Crazy Russian Hacker. We're actually really good friends in real life. Um and
He helped you
yeah.
get your life on track too, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, he showed me the way of the Christianity and Jesus Christ, and he kind of got my life shitty to begin with by introducing me to crystal meth, but he felt pretty bad about it afterwards. So we managed to get that worked out. So he's still definitely on the rock, but I'm not gonna judge him.
Wait,
Yeah,
what'd you just say? On the rock?
yeah, he's definitely still on the rock.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah, there's a lot of different
Whoa, that's funny.
yeah, yeah. He but he's a good guy. He's got, he's a little bit off. and you can kind of tell that when you're watching his videos, but they really turned out to be super helpful, which is good. It doesn't matter if he's got
Yeah,
a little bit of, something going on there. I don't
yeah,
know what the
yeah.
deal is,
The info
but
gets through, Yeah.
yeah.
As
But
long, yeah, he's got good ideas. He's just socially retarded.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's fine. A few other, terms for the methamphetamine, I mean, it's a little rude to say on the rock. So,
Yeah, no, that was funny. That was I didn't, and
a lot
that's
of people,
that's referring to meth.
there's a lot of, yeah, there's a lot of different lingos for it. There's Bluebelly, there's Crystal, there's LA Glass, Speed, White Cross, White Crunch, Tweak, Crank, Christina, Tina, Chris, Christy, Ice, Speed, Garbage, Geep, Geeter, Get Go, Go Fast, Holiday Meth or Christmas Tree Meth, which is it's got a tint of green in there. There's Lemon Drop, Poor Man's Coke, Redneck Cocaine, Soap Dope, Trash, Wash, Working Man's Cocaine, and it just the list goes on. And
Oh,
I don't take pride in knowing that, and I don't take pride in knowing the lingo and how to get my hands on that sort of dealio. But it's out there. It really is, and you got to be careful.
so how many
It's
days
brutal.
have you been clear of the rock?
About 12 hours,
Oh
and
yeah,
it's
that's.
yeah,
And what was your previous record?
uh, about 11 hours. So I'm still,
Hey,
I'm trying to stay strong. And when I think about it, and I think about the rock, and I think about the redneck cocaine, I look at my cross on my chest, and I look at my Michael Jackson tattoo that I have on my wrist, and it just really helps me.
okay, all right. I can't take it seriously when you're gonna call it the Rock because I just keep thinking of Dwayne the Rock Johnson. You know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, they nicknamed it The Rock because he used to be super into the meth game. That's why they called him The Rock. Or that's why they called meth The Rock. I don't know which way it went, but
Yeah.
it was definitely intertwined
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
That's that caught me by surprise. I was actually thinking about one of his movies earlier. He's an actor now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
I watched The Tooth Fairy.
Oh, that's a great movie. I love
Yeah,
that
I
movie.
watched that one with my dad,
Oh,
and
that's good.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
He left.
you gotta cherish those moments with your dad.
Yeah, he left after 10 minutes, but I mean the moments were there. I kind of modified my memory so that he's there in the memory.
Oh, I've done that a lot. Part of the reason that I took up Photoshop is that I could put the one picture that I actually have of my dad ever being there into the family pictures at Thanksgiving and Christmas. So it feels like he's part of the family, even though he left me and my mom a long time ago.
Wow, that's smart. That's
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
they
It
could make a
definitely.
movie about that.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Mel Gibson was thinking about it. We're working through that one right now. He was he came to visit me at the apartment sometimes and kind of got with the party, and he turned me on to Jesus Christ like I've never been turned on before.
Yeah. So a lot of people know of the YouTube channel Sammy Classic Sonic Fan, and I don't know if you
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
reveal this info, but you actually went to school with him. Is
That's
that right?
right. That is right. That's 100% truth. I've got a lot of stories about him, and if you guys are interested in hearing those stories, I'll be glad to, get to that in a later video. I'm not going to go into it right now, but we went to school together, and I'm not going to reveal the school because I don't want my identity to be compromised. But
Yeah, he still goes there. Computer school
yeah,
does.
yeah. It was a school for children with Asperger's, autism. It was actually a very small school, and they couldn't afford to have their own school, so they rented the space from a church, and that's where they.
Is that true?
Yeah, it is true. It is true.
Wow.
They had a total number from kindergarten through 12th grade of about 70 students.
Wow. What
Yeah.
you care to tell one of those stories? About
Well, I remember he went through a phase where he thought he was a wizard, and we were watching the Polar Express in the classroom, on one of those big old TVs, like the big old black box TVs on the roller cart or whatever, and they brought it in, and we were watching Polar Express, and he I they got to I don't remember exactly how this goes, but I remember it. The gist of the story is that he kind of had an autistic rage when someone in the movie said that Santa Claus wasn't real, and he started chanting and speaking in tongues, and he was casting fireballs in his own imagination, and he ran out of the classroom, which was scary, because at the time, it's like we were a little frightened, and there was a lot of special ed kids in that class, special needs, and
Okay, can I just interject real quick? Some people are gonna be commenting, saying, "Hey, why'd you say autism or something?" We can say it. You can't.
yeah, it's true,
You know?
and yeah, I definitely I agree, I agree, and unfortunately, at the time when he had his fit, as I like to call them, the autism fit, there
Yeah, I get
there
him too. I get him too.
yeah, it's very common, but there was no retard wranglers in the room at the time. So he was pretty much on his own. There was
Well,
nobody to hold him down. There was nobody to get the ball gag out of the closet. He was pretty much just going at it. And
so
it was a dark day for that school.
so they restrained him by giving him a Sonic plushie. Is that correct?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. He started making demands about, I believe it was the 3D Mario Kart game, and how he was upset that Sonic wasn't a character, and they said, there's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do about that. We're not Nintendo.
That
And
was
he said,
before Amiibos came out.
yeah. And
Then
so
he could probably put it in the game now.
yeah. So he was basically demanding, Sonic be put into Mario Kart. I think it was Mario Kart 7. And he wanted Sonic in the game so bad that that's the only thing that would calm him down. And so, we had to, run to GameStop real quick. I believe one of the teachers brought a Sonic plushie, and that calmed him down. He laid on the bean bags and cried for a while, but then he pissed himself and fell asleep.
Wow.
Which was, yeah. So we managed to get through that one, but Sammy he was a good kid. Just kind of got off to the wrong foot, and I think a lot of people were making fun of him about the Sonic fan base. And you just don't make fun of kids like that, because they bite back, you know. Not in a good way either. Like
Wow.
not in a sexual way.
I think we can learn a lot from these stories. You've had a very tough life.
Yeah, no, I've been through a lot, and I enjoy sharing my stories so other people can learn from them, and I hope to make a contribution to this channel, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
And Computer Squid does have access to the channel now, so he's gonna be posting some videos.
Yep, that's right. I'm back.
Well, he's always had access. He's just never really had a chance to post
Yeah.
videos.
YouTube was not very welcome in the New York Public Library. I had to do a lot of bypassing mainframes and hacking through firewalls to get to the crazy Russian hacker uh, channel, if you will.
Yeah.
So that took some anonymous hacker skills. I happen to be a member, by the way, but I'm not going to go into that because I don't want to compromise my identity.
Right. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, "Who's this loser?" No. Computer Squid's been around since the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay,
If I was in some of the earlier videos.
if you watch the podcast, the Clusterfuck edition, he was in that. So
Yeah, that was a
go
that was a
watch
good
that,
episode.
and you'll see him in there. So sorry, you go.
And I actually I did the Photoshop work for an interview with Zachary Storch, and
Yes,
I did the
yes, the
Photoshop work
thumbnail.
for the Stewcast episode 3 Club Penguin with fans. And
Right.
I actually I did the Photoshop work for the background of the channel, I believe, the banner.
Yeah, you did the banner.
Yeah, I did
And
the banner.
we
So
haven't
I've
had.
been around. I've been around.
Yeah, the reason why we haven't had a chance to take Andy off the banner since he tragically died, which Computer Squid knows,
Yeah.
uh, it's kind of what triggered this domino effect of him going on that journey.
Yeah, it really is. I
Uh,
heard about it and I immediately just had to get out of the house.
so the reason why we couldn't take him off the banner is because Computer Squid here, our graphic designer, he wasn't here.
Yeah. But I'll start working on a new banner and
Oh, a new
well,
banner, a new
yeah,
banner,
yeah, definitely.
a brand new one. We're talking.
Yeah, a new one.
Well, okay, guys, there you heard it. Save this banner while you can before it's gone forever.
Yep.
Yep,
That's right.
it's gonna
Limited
be a
edition.
collector's item.
That's right. I'm gonna check on eBay, see if any of them pull up. Maybe like a framed edition.
So,
I would be happy to do some signatures, but I don't really want to meet any of you.
any plans for Robotic Bagel posters or T-shirts? Computer Squid's in charge of that, being our graphic artist.
Definitely, I'll definitely start working on some T-shirts.
Right,
All
right.
right.
So, one more thing before I let you off here. Uh, do you think you're gonna do any more thumbnails? Like maybe go back and do a few?
Yeah, definitely. I'll be contributing to the channel as much as I can in videos and in thumbnails and in banners and T-shirts and you
Right,
know.
because I feel that was a very big part of the charm. You know.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And for any of you kind of die-hard Computer Squid fans, I'm going to be making a plaster mold of my genitals, if you will, and I'm going to be sending those out to you guys. And I haven't worked out the pricing yet, but we'll figure it out, as we go along. And
That's an independent project. That's no way affiliated with Robotic Bagel. So
yeah, but I could just use some advertising.
that's fine. That's fine.
I'm pretty popular, with the ladies, and I figured, if they're looking for some real pleasure, then I know where it's at in the Pantalones region.
Yeah, it's come to my attention that you've actually named your Johnson.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, do you?
I
Oh, sorry. What? Continue.
no, go ahead.
Have you? Do you actually? Are you ready to share that name, or is that more for the ladies only?
I'd like to leave you guys kind of guessing, and I'd like to hear some of your guesses for the name that I've given it. All right, guys. So we're doing a little special for Robotic Bagel, and if any of you girls or guys, depending on what you're into, want to get a free plaster mold of my Jimmy Johnson disco stick, as I like to call it, then you have to guess what I name my one-eyed trouser snake, also known as Johnson. So if you can guess the nickname that I gave to my Russell the Love Muscle, then you get a free plaster mold and no charge. And I'll think about sending you a T-shirt, but I'm more interested in you getting a piece of me and what I'm all about. All right, thanks, guys.
Definitely, definitely. Good having you on the show.
Yeah, yeah, I love to be here. I'm excited to work with you. Excited to
So
do
the
that.
competition is open, right?
Yeah. It's definitely.
Just post a comment down
Yeah,
below.
just if you can manage, to figure out my little term for my love muscle.